everybody has the opportunity. Just get up and get to working. Get up and get to working. Like, I'm telling you, if you actually start putting in effort, actually start putting in work, make dua, ask Allah to help you, ask Allah to guide you, everything will just start falling into place. And specifically this istighfar, you guys, specifically the istighfar. You need to exit your lazy girl era and change your life. Whether this means you need to start working out because you know you need it for your health, for your body, for your appearance, whatever it is. You need to exit your lazy girl era because you know you're broke and you need to start making money. If you're watching this video and you're somebody who's constantly watching Netflix shows, like that's all you do is binge watch Netflix shows and scroll through like social media, no matter what the social media is, who cares at this point? All social media is brain rot if you're not actually researching something educational, if you're not actually learning something. And I saw this thing that was like, most of the time people will try to make it okay. They'll try to like justify their scrolling, mindless scrolling through TikTok, through Instagram, through YouTube, whatever it is. They'll try to like justify it by saying, oh, I have like one beneficial video that pops up. Yeah, you have one beneficial video versus 50 videos that are very unbeneficial, literally foolery, literally idiocy, and just a bunch of junk. And when it comes to social media these days, usually it's a bunch of music, it's a bunch of stuff that we just do not need in our brain. We don't need in our minds. And by the way, guys, I didn't even tell you, but I'm getting my red light therapy right now while I'm doing this, so I'm kind of like just, you know, reaping in the benefits basically. But I've had times where I was in my lazy girl era, y'all, and I will tell you that the lazy girl era is not fun. It is not fun. It just feels like you're literally, it feels like you're a slob, you're a bum, and it feels like you're a brokey, like literally. Like when I do things that aren't productive, I feel like a brokey. Like I can't justify what I'm doing. Like the thing is, when you're in your lazy girl era, you're not usually doing anything productive. This is what a lazy girl era looks like for me. It looks like me constantly ordering Uber Eats, watching TV shows nonstop, which I have not been able to be in my lazy girl era lately because I have a baby now. And you know, I'm very grateful because sometimes it's like, as moms, it's very overwhelming. We can complain, we can be like, oh my gosh, I feel like I can't get anything done. But in reality, she has helped me get out of that lazy girl era so many times, because it's impossible for me to be a lazy girl when you have a baby. Like, it's very impossible. And if you're a mom, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You have to stop making excuses for yourself. Like whatever it is that you know you have goals for, you need to reach, you need to get done. There's so many times where we have things to get done, we procrastinate, we make excuses, we always come up with reasons of why we can't do it. But we don't list all the reasons of why we can do it. Like, there's so many reasons why you can. Like, forget why you can't. Look over those, get through them. Those are obstacles. Imagine how many times I could have easily said, I can't. I grew my YouTube channel with my baby. I literally grew it with her. Imagine if I had the like mindset of I can't. Oh my gosh, I barely got sleep that night. How can I wake up and record? Like, I barely got sleep. How can I do anything? I'm just so sleepy. I'm so tired. Like, you know how many times I had excuses? But when you're somebody who can overcome excuses, you can get past those excuses. You can, you know, you just get out of that. That is when you will truly succeed. That is the test. That is the true test of, do you really want it? How bad do you want it? Like, how bad do you want that thing? If you're somebody who knows you have a dream life, you have a vision for your dream life, but you just don't know how you're gonna get there, and you just have so many excuses, so many reasons of why you can't. Oh, I grew up poor. Oh, I grew up in the trenches. Whatever your excuses are, y'all, like, it's no excuse. Like, as a Muslim, we know that the power of dua is so strong. The power of istighfar, you guys, istighfar, so strong. I will tell you guys, when I started doing my istighfar, this is when things that I put on my vision board actually started happening. It's like istighfar is like an extra boost. It's like the istighfar that I do specifically, I learned how to say it. Y'all, it took me a while to learn how to say this, but I was so determined. I'm like, bro, like, I saw all these videos on YouTube about istighfar and how it's helpful, how it's so good. So I was like, oh my gosh, how can I do this? Like, so I learned the one that I say specifically that has changed my life and really, really helped me reach my goals is like this. It's like, Allahumma anta rabbi la ilaha illa ant khalaqtani wa ana abduk wa ana ala ahdika wa wa'dika mastata'at a'udhu bika min sharri ma sana'at أبوء لك بنعمتك علي وأبوء بذنبهم فاغفر لي فإنه لا يغفر الذنوب إلا أنت. That is the one that really like I will say specifically has changed my life, and it's because I don't really do other forms of istighfar. I kind of wanted to just go for the best one, the one that I hear has changed other people's lives, and like it's a pretty long one. That's why I say it's not easy to just memorize it. You can't just read it one time and you know it. Like we know istighfar, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. But that's like such an easy one. Astaghfirullah is the easy way out. But you guys, if you can learn this really long one, do it. But like I promise, by saying this, literally it's going to help you reach your goals and help you reach your things so much faster. And if you're somebody who's really stuck in your lazy girl era, make dua. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help you get out of this, help you actually start being productive, help you stop procrastinating, help you get things done, and just ask him to help you reach your goals, because we all have goals. We all have things that we really truly want in life. If you're somebody who really wants to make Hajj, for example, how are you going to make Hajj? Hajj is so expensive. How are you going to make Hajj if you don't have money? How are you going to make Hajj if you're sitting here on your sofa watching TV, mindlessly scrolling through social media, and you're not doing anything, you're not taking action to actually reach your goals? I see so many people making YouTube videos about vision boards, and I'm so glad that they all touch on the fact that you can't just put pictures on a poster board and expect it to come true. That's what I did. I put pictures on a poster board, but I knew that it's no such thing as putting pictures and manifesting. No, I don't believe in that. I believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has determined everything that's going to happen in my life regardless, in the qadr. But I also believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us all free will that will affect your qadr. Like whatever you choose to do in your life, whatever path you choose, this is exactly what it is. Like we have free will. You can't just say, oh, whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wrote for me is going to happen regardless. It is going to happen regardless, but you have to put effort. So if you really want to achieve something, put that effort in, girl. You have to actually show up. My baby is sleeping right now, y'all. Take me as inspiration. Like I say these things because I want to inspire you guys. I'm 23 years old. You can be a young mom and get stuff done, okay? You can be a young mom and make your own income, okay? And that's why I started this channel, because like I feel like a lot of times people look at like when you have a baby young, like your life is over, you just like messed everything up. But in reality, my life is just getting started. And guess what? When my life is truly at its peak, my baby is probably going to be around 8-10 years old, okay? So he's going to be in school and things like that. Don't ever let people put in your head certain things like a child would mess up your life right now. Like, no, in reality, I will say my baby has honestly changed my life for the better. She has showed me to take advantage of my time. I have seen how things were before I had her, and I was not taking advantage of it. I was constantly in my lazy girl era. Do you know how hard it is to get out of a lazy girl era? Oh my goodness, it is so hard. It's like all you want to do is just eat food, eat ice cream, watch your favorite show. In my case, y'all, I was watching shows over and over. Like, you know how many times I watched Vampire Diaries? Do you guys know how many times I watched the originals? Do you guys know how many times I watched Rain? Do you guys know how many times? Well, I didn't watch Vikings again. I kind of like started it again, but then I didn't really have time. I tried to start it again with Nora, but I wasn't able to. In order to truly exit your lazy girl era, you have to get up. You have to just start. Like, you cannot wait for motivation to hit you. Motivation will not just hit you. This is like the reality. You have to actually get up and just push yourself through that hard part. You have to just really push yourself to get up and do those things that you know you need to be doing. Whatever goals you have, get on your phone, go to the notes section, write down every single step that you need to take to reach your goal. Make a vision board. Of course, put your goals on there. I have Hajj on my vision board because I really want to make Hajj. And you know, like this is a motivation for me to see my vision board, to see my goals, to see the things that I really like want to achieve in life. It's a motivator, but it's not a manifester. It's not something that's just going to happen for you. In order for me to reach that Hajj goal, what do I have to do? I have to make money, duh. So in order to make money, what do I have to do? Like, I'm a mom, think about it. How am I going to make money? I have to make money online, figure out a way. I figured out my way. My way is YouTube, my way is online business, my way is affiliate marketing, my way is sponsorships and everything else. And you guys can as well. Like, everybody has the opportunity. Just get up and get to working. Get up and get to working. Like, I'm telling you, if you actually start putting in effort, actually start putting in work, make dua, ask Allah to help you, ask Allah to guide you, everything will just start falling into place. And specifically this istighfar, you guys, specifically the istighfar. Allahumma anta rabbi la ilaha illa ant khalaqtani wa ana abduk wa ana ala ahdika wa wa'dika ma istata'at. A'udhu bika min sharri ma sana'at. Abu'u laka bi ni'matika alayya wa abu'u bi dhanbi ذنوبهم فاغفر لي فإنه لا يغفر الذنوب إلا أنت. Learn this istighfar if you guys can. I don't know what it's called or if it has a name, but I know that it has a beautiful meaning. And yeah, it's a really, really strong istighfar. So if you say this a lot, like really, really say this a lot in the day, and then you're making your du'as, like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will literally answer your du'as. Like I've seen it time and time again happen for so many people. Look up videos on YouTube. There's so many Muslims who have videos just like literally telling you how istighfar has changed their life, and specifically that one that I just said, how that one has changed their life. I really hope you guys can all take inspiration from this video and realize that you need to get up, you need to start working hard. Like, people are out here living the life. People are out here really living good, and you might say like, oh, this dunya is not everything, and it's really, really not. We're truly working for the akhirah. Like, we are truly working for the akhirah. Your ultimate goals in this life should always include the next life. The next life is actually the real life that we're going to be living. That is our eternal life. This life is minor, it's temporary, and it's a test for us. But you can also enjoy this life. There's nothing wrong with that.